Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to today's video. Firstly, I hope you've all been keeping well and staying safe during these turbulent times. Now remember, we've all we've got, so be sure to look after one another. Okay, today is the 30th of November 2020, and this is the last day of the video series that I said to everyone that on the 1st of November I'd produce a particular piece of content every single day. And before I begin, I just want to thank you for consuming it, watching the videos. If you have been with us since day one, I have been getting a lot of feedback, which is great. Also, just people commenting, thanking us for sort of the concepts that we've pushed out there, asking for more information around the concepts that I put out, and just the overall feedback, whether it be good or bad. It was just the fact that you're consuming it means the world to me. So again, I want to thank you for consuming it and even just, again, watching this video here. So within today's video, I'm going to go through just some reflective notes that I've taken along the way, along the journey, and sort of these three significant points that I feel would be beneficial to you in the long term. So for those who've been watching the concepts or watching the videos come through, the concept have sort of been at a higher level. It hasn't really been in depth, or I haven't really gone into depth purely because I just want to be able to give out the concept or give out the principle and then have you go out there and look for it, whether you tweak and amend it, but also make sure it's relatable in a way that I share a story that has, or an experience that I've been able to use that principle. And again, I hope that sort of reflects in the videos that have been going through, throughout November. So, here are the 3 points. I won't make it too long, but these 3 points I really think should be the key takeaways from these video series and allow you to, whether we produce content for just for documenting purposes. So Gary Vee speaks about documenting the journey, or if better yet, you're wanting to give out value based on the lessons that you've learned, the experiences that you've gone throughout life. Like, that's always key, and we always think that there wouldn't be anyone who would be bothered watching or listening to my videos. But in this instance, or over the last couple of years, I've had to correct myself because there were people out there who were looking at the concepts that I thought everyone knew, but in fact, it was the first time that they've seen it or heard it. So again, very important to just make sure that whatever ego, whatever ideologies that we have of people not thinking that we look good or sound good or just the information is bad, that's all to do with us internally. So it's in a way selfish. The fact is, we should be able to flip it and just go, well, hang on, whatever the information may be, it could be beneficial to someone out there. So we should put it out there and then just let them decide, let the market decide if you are in business, or let just the audience or the community decide if that value is of worth. So again, that's sort of the intention. That is why I produce this content. This is also in a selfish way for myself, being able to give something to my kid when he or she comes out, which apparently is meant to be today, but just isn't the case. So you can have all these videos focus either about yourself or about others. And if there's anything I want to implore, it has to be about other people. But let me dive into that. That is one of my notes that I've got here to the side. But let me start off with, now the first lesson I want to relay or take away from this is, whenever you set a goal, big or small, go out and do it. Don't break that promise. Make an agreement with yourself. And if you are going to commit to doing 30 videos throughout the month, a video a day, go out and do it. There are other things that I've done in my life that I haven't produced videos as of yet, but I will, which is, for me as an example, I haven't drunk any alcohol since July 1st, 2019, so it's over a year ago. I have been running every single day consistently since July 15th this year, so that's over, I think it's about 139 days straight, which I'm enjoying, and I'm actually increasing the amount of kilometers that I'm doing. So these are the type of agreements that I speak of, that I hold internally, that I do. And it's, again, if I break it, I'm upset with myself. So in this instance, set a goal, go after it. And in this, again, a clear example, 30 videos throughout November, a video a day. It's an agreement I said to myself at the beginning. I've been able to do that, and it just creates a lot more momentum. As you go out there and as you look for bigger goals to achieve, you've got sort of the satisfaction knowing that you've been able to achieve it at such a smaller level. So if you can take that momentum to the next goal that you want to set, which may be a little bit bigger, or maybe even the same, you've already got that context or that historical data, knowing that you've done it before, you can be able to do that again quite easily. So something I also used to say to my team when I was working as an IT manager was that if there is a certain experience that is somewhat negative, or just something that wasn't as exciting as, I guess, 90% of our work is, then just know that you've gone through it. And when you go out, when you come out the other end of it, if you see that scenario, that example again, or if that just that sense of just negative sort of feel comes through again, then you've already got the context to say that you've already been through it, you've done it, so it's going to be a breeze this time. So yeah, that's sort of the mind hacks that I would teach my team, and make sure that if there's any tough conversations that they have with any of our clients, that they just embrace it, embody it, enjoy it, and know that when it comes across again, that they've been able to achieve it. So sort of on a tangent on that one, but just wanted to re-emphasize and relay the points around setting that goal, going after it, achieving it, and how that creates a lot more ease, knowing that you've already been through and done it before. So there, point number 1, set a goal, smash it, go after it, and then move on to the next one. Okay, so the next point after that is something called consistency breeds success if done in the right areas. So as an example, consistency in this instance, creating videos, getting a lot more familiar with the relationship I have with the camera, how the lighting, how the audio is set up. All throughout the 30 days, I was going back and learning the arts and crafts around how to create a successful video, how to create a video that was at least engaging, where people can go through and go, wow, okay, there was some really good value there. I'm going to take it away and apply it to my life. People say that the video should be most important, but in this instance, definitely not. Audio number 1, video number 2, story number 3, or maybe story and video sort of on the same level, but audio is always, actually, you know what? No, hang on. Story number 1, audio number 2, video number 3. That would be my personal way to interpret how to best do a video. And again, this instance, creating consistency around putting out a video allows me to learn a lot more, but also consistency in the right areas or in the right fields or in the right tasks will move either your personal life forward or your business life forward. If you have a North Star that you're achieving to go for, if it's just an audacious goal that you're looking at, following your feet every single day, one after another, towards that goal creates consistency. And what consistency creates is momentum. If you get a bit of that momentum behind you, it allows you to get to your goal a lot faster. But keep in mind though, if you use consistency in the wrong way, i.e. poor eating habits, poor sleeping habits, poor exercise habits as well, like you're building out that consistency, all those habits of just bad habits, poor systems that you're putting in place that is not going to serve you or not allow you to get to wherever you strive to become or to go to. So again, consistency is good when you've done that in the right areas. Keep that in mind. That is very important. Something that I've learned, not only throughout growing up, not only through high school, even through now. Like I'm always, I tend to go off the tracks a bit and come back on, off the tracks a bit, go back on. Even if it's subconsciously, I'm going, okay, well, why isn't things working? When you go back and reflect on what those habits you've been doing over the last 30 days, you can more or less see it quite clearly once you take audit or go through it. So very important, make sure that, you breed success within the right areas. Okay, and the third and final point for this video series, for the agreement that I've made all throughout November, and even for this video here, is that these videos or the content that I've created has nothing to do with me and everything to do with my people out there, whether it be the community that watch the videos, whether it be someone who stumbles on it within YouTube, just whether it be my son or daughter who watches it in 10, 15, 20 years. Like these videos have nothing to do with me. And I feel like this is one of the issues that a lot of people who have some phenomenal life lessons that they need to share, or just experiences that they've been able to attain, a lot of this is sort of left with them. It's kept within their mind, and it's selfishly not given to the world for other people to benefit from. And I feel like if you flip it on its head, that this video here, that this audio, that anything that I do has nothing to do with me, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to produce the content, purely because I'm doing what's best for other people. Now that is within my strengths, that is my innate feel that I have with regards to whether it be business, whether it be my personal life, whether it be just creating content in general. What I feel deep down is that these videos need to help other people out. They need to have a concept where someone can go through it, watch it, and then go out there and take it and better whatever they do or whatever they're seeking. I think that's also why I've got other goals as well, which I'm happy to share in this video, where I want to go to the little island of Niue, where mum and dad come from, where I come from, my heritage, and where my kids' heritage is going to be come from, and set up these education pods. Now these pods here could be around technology, could be around just general education, but just giving the information that we have here in Australia and New Zealand and making it readily available for the kids on the island. And this doesn't just stay within this island. These hubs should be all around the world for all these kids to have access to. Now that is one of the benefits of the internet and having the internet readily available, because purely this information is literally at your fingertips. We still find that in 2020 that people are lacking access to education. So if I can have my own little sort of ability to help out people, and especially on the island, then that's great. Do I have bigger goals that can help out a hell of a lot more people around the world? Absolutely. But again, I'm just starting off where I can make my imprints, and yeah, back home, at least for the kids on Niue Island, would be my first goal, at least. So that there is a bit more revealing sort of what's under the covers in terms of the goals that I have. But yeah, again, this comes down to, back to the point, that everything that I do with the videos has everything to do with other people and completely nothing to do with me. So if you apply that concept and you've got this phenomenal information, experiences that you've learned that you'd be able to share upon so many people around the world, then do it. Use that phrase and go out there and produce the content. That is the biggest thing I would share with you, at least in this video. And yeah, any more videos that sort of come out will be in and around that concept. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys have all enjoyed the video series. I hope you've enjoyed the last 30 days of seeing my mug in front of your face through the lens of this camera, or either on your mobile phone or on your laptop or even tablet. And so yeah, reach out. If there has been some concepts that you've related with and just gone, wow, that's amazing, check out the other comment sections in those videos, and you'll see people relate and just go, hey, wow, this is awesome. I'm going to be doing this. This is a really good vlog style. Yeah, go out there and just share that knowledge, share that information. If you guys do like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And if you do enjoy any of the videos, or if you enjoyed this video at least, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be producing a hell of a lot more content. I'm also going to get past my bullshit that I had with producing content and just relay that information that I have. People think that they're too young or too old to produce content and give out value, where in fact there is no age, in my opinion, that you can't learn from. Any questions, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. I want to thank you again for taking the time to go through the videos, and yeah, no doubt I'll see you guys in the next one.